off the hook. No beat the pro this week. Instead,
Sure.
we have parent-child in our first match, and that does leave you off the hook. But you've been winning.
Oh, yeah, I've been very fortunate. We have some nice people out of, one out of Camilla's Clubhouse Lanes, and we also have some out of Dryden, New York.
Okay, we have Jamie Bagosi and Kathy, and then Sheila and Cheryl.
Right.
In our second match.
Right.
And or the second group, not our second match. They'd be bowling against each other then, if that was the case. All right, and then in our second match, it's Fremont Lanes and Sunset Lanes. Sunset coming back.
Right. Sunset is here for the fourth week, third defense, so they're trying for their 5 wins. I know they're going to be very tough. They're very impressive, so it should be a good match because we have a couple of repeaters out of Fremont Lanes, and you know who's their man down there at Fremont Lanes, East Syracuse.
Willie Nelson. I don't know.
Jay Perino. What's the matter?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
Well, Willie Nelson was close. Don't they both sing country music? I don't know.
Okay.
All right, Elmira Free Academy in high school match, and don't ask me any more questions I can't answer.
Okay. Elmira Free Academy going against, you know who? Canastota.
Thank you.
Okay.
You answered that one quickly.
Very good.
We're going to get out of here and take a commercial break, and then we'll come back later with our first match.
All right.
Soda. Delicious tasting and vitamin enriched. This new soda is sure to be everyone's favorite. Hurry to your nearby store for the new Minute Maid Soda. The Amazing Soda. A product of the Coca-Cola Company.
Right there. There we go.
Laurie Martin to lead off.
Right.
Elmira Free.
That's right. And we have Mark Moose McVeigh in the front who's going to do all the cheering and shouting for their team. Steve Hale is not here today. Had a busy week. And here comes Laurie Martin. Matter of fact, there's a Martin opposing Laurie. Oh, that's
hey!
All right. Going against Canastota High School out of Canastota Highway Bowl. My good friend Pete Resitano. And this is Bob Swain. S-W-A-I-N. Bob Swain.
You want to know how many pins handicap they were going to get?
Is that what they said?
That's what he said.
I got news for him. Hey, that's the way. Okay, Bob Swain strikes. Watch this ball. Crossing over. The 3-pin comes off the wall, knocks down the 6. Thank you. Nice job, Denise. Thank you. Okay.
Chris Meek, who doesn't look meek at all.
No. Chris Meek rolls it up there real good. Leaves a 6 and a 10. John Locido doing all the cheering down there, also with Mark. But Mark can do a job for the whole team if he gets going. He gets really into it. Okay, going for the 6 and the 10 cross lane. Chris Meek. Ooh. Oh, dear, he really did some gyrations to make that.
Tried to will it home.
Yes, he did. Okay, Tammy Fox. This is the young lady from Ithaca. I mean, Canastota. My goodness, I got Ithaca on my brain. You know why, don't you?
No.
Okay. Well, Dick Ritker Academy starts next month, and...
No, I wasn't supposed to know that.
You weren't?
No.
Well...
I mean, I'm not supposed to know why you...
Well, that's what I thought.
Why you mentioned Ithaca.
Well, you know, that's free swing. That's what we teach our bowlers, that free swing that she has. That's what got me on that end. And she's waving it back, too.
We've got conductors here
Yes.
today.
All right. Now we have a tie game. All right. Sandy with an I-E. Sandy Tenney. And then with a Y. Sandy, what's this arm swing? Oh, she cut it short. Off the wall strike.
Yes.
She usually brings that arm right up by her right ear, but that time she just cut it short and got the pin action off the wall. Watch this ball. Head pin comes off the wall, knocks out the 4, 5, and the 7. Okay, Joe Martin. No relation to Laurie. No relation to Laurie. Nice strike for Joe.
Boy, pretty much it's been even up. Whatever one team does, the other comes back and does the same.
Now this is John
Lamarck.
That's right, and he needs a
Mark.
Lamarck. John Lamarck. Looking pretty good. Oh, ball jumped the last second. 4, 7, 10. Looked pretty good to the last minute, and bingo. Cuts with the heart of the pins, and bingo. Okay, Coach. Got to slide that 4-pin, right, Coach? Okay. Let's see. Gets 2. Very good. 2 means 4 in this case. Okay. Teresa. Oh, she's gonna get Tornator. Yeah, but that's a Teresa with an E. Mr. Blandon, no. Teresa Tornator. Nice count there, Teresa. All our young students do a great job. The high school students, you got to be really impressed because they haven't practiced in 50 minutes to get on our show. Haven't even thrown a ball, and you find some of them might be sticking because they picked up something off their shoes. Oh, Kathy she gets 2.
Yeah, it's very tough to be sitting as long as they do to come in and immediately have to bowl as if they've been warmed up when they in fact aren't.
This is John. Looking to strike. He does. All right, we had 3 strikes out of 5 for the defending champs, but once ball crossing over, and there it is, bang.
Mike Stankovich.
Yep. Oh, Mike, 4-6, tough luck.
Yeah,
Mike.
they got problems with the splits.
Mike didn't deserve that, just like John Lamarck didn't deserve his split. The ball just cut too sharp at the back end, causing this to happen. So you have the defending champs out in front after 5. Hits 1. Very good. And you know what comes after the 5th frame in the last game?
We'd like to tell you about who helps make this possible. The
Right.
Bullpen Fun Centers, Eastwood Sports Center, Ed's Lanes, Moravia, Erie Boulevard Bowling Center, Fabius Bowling Center, Fayetteville Bowling Lanes, and Flamingo Bowl Liverpool, as well as many others.
We got a couple more speedy recoveries. Carl Siemens, who had an operation last week, recuperating at home. Get well, Carl. Get strong. All right, Laurie Martin, who started out with a strike. Look at that concentration. Lofts it pretty hard. Leaves the 2 and the 5.
Oh, so silent you could hear a pin drop
Yes.
there.
Well, we heard the pin drop. We heard 8 of them. We heard 8 of them drop.
That's right. You got me on that one.
Very good, very good. Yes, yes, yes.
That could have been your best line ever on the show.
Well,
And you've had some great ones. We all know that.
oh yes, that was a little fluorescent hit. You know what a fluorescent hit is? No, a little light. A little light. It was a little light, wasn't it?
Okay.
The pins are that way too. A little light.
You're on a roll today.
Oh, I'm in bed. I'm motor mouth number 1 right now.
They didn't mention that in the article.
No. Oh. Hey, good. Look, 7. Well, 6. Now let's see if this young man, Bob Schwain, can make this spare. Coach is coming up with a high school team from Utica next week. John F. Kennedy. My good friend Stan Zebiak, so we're going to have a Utica team up here anyway next week. Even though that the Sunset Bowling Center team lost by...
That was a tough loss.
That was a tough... Oh, poor Bob. Well, Chris Meek over here. They took the last of the soda last week.
Minute Maid soda.
Yes, sir. That was great stuff, too.
That's right.
It was super.
Of course, we can't mention enough Perkins.
Well, without Perkins, they couldn't have the Minute Maid orange juice.
And son of a gun, if you couldn't see Perkins there.
There it is.
Lane 2.
Perkins breakfast. They also got something else for our youngsters that we're going to be giving for a while. I'd like to thank Perkins. Super Kid Special.
Ooh.
This is a
Let's
third...
see what you get for that.
Okay. Third pound hamburger. Steak burger. Pardon me. Steak burger. Nice bear bite.
Fries and a beverage? The
That's
whole
right.
bit?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nice. They get both of these?
No.
Oh, all right.
This is
say.
Super Kid
I'll
Special.
go back into high school if we get both the breakfast and
One
a dinner
at a
out of
time.
it.
One at a time. Tom, Mr. Blandon, Perkins breakfast. And this is Perkins for Kitty Special.
Well, I don't think Tom qualifies.
I don't mean
Kitty
Tom.
Special.
I don't mean Tom. Marcia and Stephanie Marie. Yes, we know. Marcia had a birthday last
Do you
week.
two guys just want to talk here?
Well, yeah, really? Okay. All right. Let's see if we can see her make the spare over here. Nope, this is on the left. This is Tammy Fox.
Have we ever gotten that picture, Tom?
Huh?
Have we ever? It's going to be hard because Tom probably will not set up a picture of himself, but we should get a picture of Tom Blandon one of these days.
Denise?
We can hear you now. So.
Denise, we got to get a picture of Tom with our viewing audience see the man behind the scene. One of the men. Whoa, 4-6 by Sandy Tenney. Okay, Sandy there. Mary Jane Egloff, 110 to 74. Defending champs in a pretty good lead.
Canastota started with 2 strikes in the first 3 frames,
yes.
but little luck since then.
Well, Dale, come on. Being the Canastodian that I know.
Oh, nice effort.
Nice try, nice try. Okay, Joey Martin's up now. Joey last time had a strike. If he can get a strike now, he can cut that gap. Get on a roll. All right, Joey only gets 3. I like that, Mr. Blandon. Try to be nice to him. Must be he's got the camera a little bit off on the... There. Looking to make the spare.
Little split screen effect, so
Yep.
you can see
There
the
it is.
reaction.
Okay, come on. Oh, no.
And his reaction is...
Not too good. So Canastota's faltering by the wayside. And John Lamarck had a bad break.
John doesn't even need Lamarck.
No, well, John Lamarck had a bad break last time. He got that split that he didn't expect. Breaks up the baby split, leaves a 3-pin. All right. These folks here bowl out of Corning Bowl in Corning, New York.
I'll tell you something interesting.
What's that?
No, it probably won't hold.
What's that?
But so far, our best score of the day came when Jamie Bagosi and Kathy Bagosi teamed up for a 133
Right.
in a parent-child match.
But Elmira Free Academy right now looks pretty good to beat that,
Yes.
surpass it. Canastota's still in the hunt. If they can punch out 141. There's a good swing. Oh, nice hit. Tough block. Ah, Teresa Tornator. Teresa Tornator. Canastota High School.
What we haven't mentioned is the Empire State Games having bowling this year.
That's right.
For the first time since its existence as a competitive sport.
And they bowl a week from next Sunday at Ides Lanes in Ithaca. By the way, talking about that, next week, I'll be up playing the bowl golf with my friends up there in Adams, New York. The Thousand Island 700.
Bowl golf?
Yep, 700, 600 club, women, men, bowl golf. We bowl in the morning, play golf in the morning and bowl in the afternoon to play more lanes in Watertown.
Now, I know people know that you're an excellent bowler. Care to talk about your prowess on the
My golf score is just as high as my bowling score. So that tells you something.
Tells me I know why you stuck with bowling.
That's right. All right, John, let's do it. Let's...
No, really, what do you shoot for 18?
For 18. 18. You want me to tell the truth or want me to lie like the rest of them do?
No, well, depends. Do you need to lie?
No, I don't. No.
What do you...
I'm a high 90 golfer.
Oh, that's excellent. That's
99.
excellent, though. Well, that's high.
You can't get any higher than that.
No, that's excellent. It's a lot better than I do. If I break 100, I've had a nice
99 in
round.
par 3 course usually. No, Linden. Okay.
Miniature golf.
No, I can't even play 99 in miniature golf. Elmira Free Academy comes on next week to oppose a John F. Kennedy High School team out of Utica who will be impressive because we had the Sunset Bowling Center team, which was very impressive for 1 month, going for the 610 cross lane.
Holding on and
Did.
getting it.
Great ball. Great shot. Nice fair. Might hope up to recycle number 2. We'll be all set.
So they break 100, but it
Yes.
will not be enough to defeat Elmira Free Academy. You got things going.
Yep.
They had a nice 10 frames.
Keep in mind, next Saturday I'll be at Macy's and play more lanes next Saturday afternoon.
Well, it ends with a 7 count.
Okay, 107 to 155.
Canastota had it going early, but Elmira Free Academy came back and wins it big, 155 to 107. We're back after this.
Right. Thanks, Coach.
Well, welcome back to Challenge Bowling, where during the break there's not a lot of arguing, but some arguing. These guys got a 155 and they were complaining a lot. What was the story here?
We just aren't doing anything right at all.
155 though, you won, and
Yeah, but we had a couple bad breaks, a couple bad balls. I don't know, maybe next week we'll do okay.
all right. Well, you will certainly be back, making your second defense very successful. And Marty, another presentation on behalf of Perkins.
5 Perkins breakfasts for each one of these youngsters, one of each. Glad to have you on our program. Tell Pete to open the lanes up so you can practice a little better next time. Hopefully you come back on our program again soon.
All right, and it was Canastota who's departing, and let's meet them.
Tammy Fox.
Bob Swain.
Teresa Tornator.
Mike Stankovitz. Joe Martin.
A little frustrating, Joe. Not
Yeah.
a couple
we
of
started
splits.
off really good, and the second time around, I don't know, we didn't have our heads together.
Now, which was the surprise, when you started well or when things started to fall apart?
I'm surprised. All the way to the 4th frame, and then, well.
I gave you an out. You could have said no. We knew we were going to do well. It's a big surprise that
Yeah,
we.
no, we came to, try our best.
All right. Okay. Now let's meet the champs.
Lori Martin.
Sandy Tenney.
Chris Meek.
John Lamarck.
John Macedo.
All right. Congratulations on another win, and they will be back again next week, and we will be back next week as well. For Marty Perino, I'm Steve Schnall. Thanks for joining us on Challenge Bowling, and we'll see you again next week. Just stay here and look at very happy.
Tune in next week for another exciting...
Probably because